Disclaimer. Notice of originality and distinction. This video, previously published and now re-released with this disclaimer, addresses potential concerns regarding the Plinko technique's originality. A viewer notified me of an artist unfamiliar to me that produced a painting that employed a vaguely similar concept over 5 years ago, but was limited in its application. In contrast, it is clear that the earlier work did not embody nor encompass the full scope and breadth of the Plinko technique. That is characterized by its comprehensive use of a full board design with multiple obstacles, directly inspired by the mechanics of the classic Plinko game. This technique's scope, conceptual framework, and innovation are demonstrably original. This clarification aims to acknowledge any superficial similarities while affirming the distinctiveness, scope, and systematic development of the Plinko technique. This technique was conceived, developed, and executed independently, without reference to or knowledge of any pre-existing works. As the creator of the Plinko technique, I had never seen or heard of anyone utilizing a similar method before its conception, which originated solely from my own conceptual vision and artistic expression. This disclaimer serves to emphasize the distinction between the Plinko technique and any prior art. The design, scope, breadth, and originality of the Plinko technique clearly differentiates it from earlier works, and it should not be considered an imitation, replication, or derivative of any pre-existing artwork.
Hello friends, I hope you're well. I'm whimsical fluid artist Mishka. Thank you for joining me. I have an exciting new fluid art technique to show you that I came up with months ago, and I'm just getting around to it now. I'm calling this technique Plinko. This technique harnesses the power of gravity and the diversional path of least resistance from strategically placed obstacles to transform a vertical canvas into a dynamic interplay of color and form. The beauty of Plinko Fluid Art lies in its inherent randomness, yet it also offers opportunities for subtle artist direction. As you experiment with the technique, you'll discover the varying sizes and placement of your obstacles, and the consistency of your paints can influence the overall outcome. The colors I'm using are Peril Red by Liquitex, then I've got Tri-Art Metallics Zircon, then I've got a custom color, which is Tri-Art Metallics Zircon mixed with Artist Loft Level 2 Ultramarine Blue. And I've also got Tri-Art Metallics Imperial Topaz. Everything is mixed with Liquitex iridescent pouring medium, and the consistency is thin but still leaves a small mound that quickly disappears. I'll show you the consistency. Hopefully you could see that. And I'll be painting this 12 by 16 inch canvas that's been prepped with 2 extra coats of gesso. I taped the back with acid-free tape, sprayed the back with distilled water, and then I painted the canvas black. I prepared the Plinko canvas using inverted lids of different sizes and colors that are removable if desired afterwards, as they were affixed to the canvas using removable Pebeo drawing gum. It's basically the same stuff as Liquitex masking fluid and Frisket. You might even be able to get away with just pushing clean jumbo push pins all around the canvas to create the paint diversion obstacles. As long as they make direct flat contact with the canvas, they should work. I also prepared another Plinko canvas to incorporate 3D texture into fluid art. I didn't spend much time making it pretty. This is just to try the concept. And there that is. So to create the Plinko obstacles, I just filled a giant syringe with some model and paste and strategically placed flower blobs on the canvas. You could use an icing bag or a small plastic bag with the tip of the corner cut off. And you can also tint the model and paste if you like, or just paint them afterwards, which is what I chose to do. And normally for this size canvas and paint consistency, I would use approximately 8.5 ounces of paint, but I want to leave some negative space, so I'm using a 5-ounce cup. I can always add more if I decide to later. So I'll just move this out of the way so that I can layer my cup. Look how pretty that cup looks. Okay, I'm just gonna move this paint out of the way and get my canvas in position, and I'll be right back. Starting off with a vertical canvas adorned by a playful array of obstacles, I'll release a cascade of paint from the top, allowing gravity to guide its descent. That's looking pretty cool. Definitely interesting. I've got more paint that I can pour. I only used about half the cup. So let's just go for it. Still flowing down. I think I'm pretty happy with that. But I do still have a bit of paint left in my cup. So I'm just going to pour it on. I seem to have lost a lot of my blue. So I'm just gonna come back in with a bit more. Put a bit of blue in my cup. And maybe a little bit more of the zircon. Okay, last cup. You see, as the paint flows downwards, it navigates the maze of obstacles, and each impact is a gentle redirection, shaping a unique and unpredictable journey of color and form. And once you're happy with it, lay it flat. And that's what I think I'm going to do. I'll bring you in for a close-up. Pretty cool. Let me know what you think of my new Plinko technique. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for more tutorials, new techniques, twists on existing techniques, experiments, informative videos, and color inspiration videos. I'll see you next time.